5 reasons why I love communicating with the afterlife. So the first reason is that I love connecting with the energy of the spirit world. And the energy of the spirit world feels very different to when we're going about our business, because there is a real light energy to this field. It feels peaceful, it feels calm, and you just feel like you're returning home. There's a feeling of oneness that comes through you when you've connected to this higher frequency, this space. And this is actually a soul connection. You're connecting with your own soul, and what happens is through there you're also aligned with the spirit world. So that's one of the things that I love about communicating with people and animals in the spirit world. The second one is the amount of messages and different type of information that comes through. It never ceases to blow my mind just how different every reading is. Oh, we got chickens in the background. Just how different every reading is, how accurate and specific the information that comes through. It's like when I have readings with people, like I'll get information about their careers, information about their family members, they'll describe their personality, they'll bring through their emotions, and even share events that occurred right before their passing and even throughout their life. And it's the same thing with animals. They'll reveal information and insights about their personality, what it was like being in their family. So were they the protectors of the house? Were they the ones that were nurturing the family, what the family dynamics were, their favorite food? So it's just the amount of information that they bring through is just fascinating. And even after doing it for a while now, every reading is so different that I never know what's going to come through. And I think that novelty and excitement is something that not only makes me want to do it, but is intriguing for me, and makes my job even more exciting. So the next thing, so the third thing that I love is being able to reconnect you with your loved ones in spirit. And this is important because when we do pass away, or when our loved ones pass away, we think it's the end, that we're never going to hear from them again, we're never going to be in contact with them, and we're left feeling a sense of abandonment, aloneness, and there's deep sadness that comes through. But knowing that your loved ones are around can really change things, because a lot of the times the messages that I get from your loved ones is letting you know that they're around. So they might say, well, I'm around every time she goes into the kitchen and makes those pancakes, or I'm around when she goes for her evening walk up the mountain. So they'll bring through specific evidence so that we know that they're here, letting us know that they're still around, and they'll come through at those key points. Animals usually love coming around when it's food time, nap time, or it's the cozying time on the sofa. But each animal is different. Each animal has a different experience with you, and they'll want to let you know that that's when they're around. The fourth thing I love about animal communication is that I have the honor of being able to bring through messages from the afterlife. And these messages can change people's lives. They'll bring through messages that are uplifting, that will help you in your life, because they know what's going on in your life and they want the best for you. They'll bring through messages of wisdom. They'll bring through messages that they know will help you, and they'll give their advice so that you can move forward. And that's the beauty of this, that animals in the afterlife and people in the afterlife can help you and change your life. So that's one of the other reasons that I love. The next reason is reason number 5. And what I love about these readings is that we think of healing as something that takes time, and after our animals pass away, we often feel tremendous amounts of guilt. And like I said before, there'll also be sadness, there'll be a feeling of abandonment and aloneness. But when our animals do come through, it actually allows us to move forward. So there is a sense here of healing, not in the general sense that we think about when we, for example, go to therapy, but there's a healing that takes place that allows us to forgive ourselves, especially if we've made difficult end-of-life decisions, whether this is for our family members or an animal. We can carry that guilt for many years, and I've seen clients come in with tremendous amount of guilt, and after getting the reading and feeling the emotions of their animal as their animal is brought to life in that reading, they've been able to let go of some of some of those feelings of guilt, and understand that what they did come from a place of love, which they know deep down, but hearing those words from their animal and loved ones can really make such a big difference in letting go and moving forward. A lot of the times when the animals do cross over, they'll want their family members to even bring a new animal into their life. And this doesn't usually happen straight after their passing, but if a reading takes place 6 months later, they may come in and say, look, you're at a time in your life where you're open, you've got so much love to give, and it's a good time. I want you to know that I respect the decision, and I'm happy for you to bring an animal, not because you're trying to replace me, but just because you've got so much love to give, and it's now a good time. So they'll bring through messages to help you out. Our animals always want the best for us, and our family do too. And all they want is for us to be happy, to live fulfilled lives, and to honor them by doing that, by not being stuck in the grief, by not thinking just about the past as a loss, but thinking about those past moments, remembering the good times, and sharing those with family and friends. The last reason why I love communicating with animals, and this one's a bit of a selfish one, is that I get to do the thing I love the most. And I am extremely passionate about animal communication. I've done other jobs before, so I was an accountant, and I love accountancy. I'm a teacher, and I continue teaching mediumship, and I love the teaching aspect. But what was missing was this passion behind those two things. So being able to dedicate my time and my life to helping people move forward in their lives, reconnect with their loved ones, and helping the spirit world bring through their messages is one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done in my life. And I hope that I have the luxury and the ability to do this for many, many years to come. So I want to thank everyone out there for giving me the opportunity to read your animals, to help you on this journey of healing, and to help you also spiritually connect. So that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.